September is Suicide Prevention Month, and this morning we're bringing you a personal story of one family who experienced this loss in a very public way.
The Parker family now hopes coming forward will lead to critical changes about how we talk about mental health. Liza Lucas explains.
It was young love for Jeff Parker and his wife, Erin.
We met when we were 19, second semester sophomore in college, so a lifetime.
Over the years, that love growing amid adventures, family, and a fulfilled dream when Jeff landed the job as head of MARTA.
I distinctly remember the day he learned that he received the job, the level of excitement and joy.
And through it all, there was laughter.
He joked all the time, which we found very annoying. Most people found it very funny. And the girls like to say that we would give anything to hear his silly, dumb dad jokes again.
On January 14th, 2022, Jeff died by suicide, revealing a struggle under the surface.
That shock that people who maybe didn't know him well was the same obvious shock that we had. This was not something that my daughters and I in any way saw coming.
Through the unthinkable, Erin, a specialist in mental health at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, shared the news with the community, knowing the need to address the stigma.
When someone dies of cancer or heart attack, we don't hesitate to say that that is how someone died. But when someone dies related to a mental health concern or suicide, we don't talk about it.
It's the not talking, she says, that prevents people from getting help, perpetuating a cycle Erin's family hopes to interrupt, stressing the need for support through crisis and normalizing conversations around mental health.
That we move away from seeing feelings in this very black and white way, positive or negative, and we see them as all as okay and normal.
Changing the narrative and coping skills she believes will save lives, and to those struggling, a reminder.
You are loved, that you are not alone. There is hope, that there is help, and that suicide does not have to be the answer.
And Liza, we know every situation can vary, but you do have some common warning signs to talk us through this morning.
Yes, definitely. A few of those red flags you want to be looking out for when we're talking about loved ones include extreme behavior changes, withdrawing from others, increased substance use, feelings of helplessness. But Erin also says that there were no warning signs with her husband, Jeff, and that's why she's really emphasizing how critical it is to get ahead of this, making these conversations about feelings commonplace, equipping everyone, even from a young age, with coping tools, because it is that emotional resilience that will really save lives.
Liza, thank you. We are thinking of those families this morning. If you know anyone struggling, you can call or text 988. We'll be right back.